my gosh, dude. Things are running wild. Things are running wild at Lindsay's house.
Oh, are we on right now?
Yeah, we're on right now. It is Thirsty Readers. We're here to finish.
You're just kidding.
Peomsia. No, we're really going live.
Oh my god. Okay.
This is part 2 of Peomsia today. Welcome to Thirsty Readers. My name is Julia. This is Lindsay and her dog Breslin. And
what up?
Breslin has a rope.
What do you think she would look like if she was a human?
I don't know. Dude. And this podcast, dude, Breslin is now going to be featured in our pod. Alright, what are we drinking today?
Clear Coast. Fresh, hard
seltzer. This one's only 5% alcohol, so I got a mango guava. What do you got?
I have watermelon lime. So
that sounds disgusting.
Okay, first of all, don't disrespect.
That sounds so gross. What were you gonna say, Lindsay? By the way, Lindsay has already drank 2 beers, so
3, 4. Wow.
We are getting turned.
So here's what I was gonna say. Clear Coast. So these drinks are from Perrin Brewing Company in Comstock, Michigan. They're fantastic. I ordered one by mistake. I was at Hopcat. I thought Clear Coast. I just quick read it off the menu. Breslin, quiet, dude.
Hey, come on, bro. Come here. You can't be in no socks. All right. Anyways, so it's a Michigan company.
Yeah. Oh, it's Michigan. Yep, definitely Michigan. Super close to
home.
Ooh,
gluten reduced.
Yeah, they were.
Thank God I'm not gluten free.
Super considerate of them. But anyways, this Clear Coast, the watermelon lime, you have the mango guava, and then they have a mixed berry. Those 3 flavors have been out forever. You can get the mango guava is on draft. Super. That's how I found out.
Oh, I have seen this.
It's so good.
Yes.
So they just released 3 new flavors. This dark cherry being one of them.
And it's only 100 calories?
Yeah, dude. So, but that's why I grabbed you this, because I actually will finish all 3 of them amongst the 2 of us.
Wow.
But I want you to try one of the new varieties.
And guys, this is a school night, just so you know.
Yeah, we got it. Yeah, it is a school night. Go hard or go home.
Okay, so am I opening all 3 right now?
Yeah, we'll share them all.
Okay. Okay, hang on. Let's see what's going on.
Cheers.
Wow, that one smells crazy. The mango one. Dark cherry at least smells good, so we're going to try that one first.
Does it taste like watered down Skittles?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I don't know, that's a pretty crazy taste. It hits you real hard in the front, like a cough drop on mine, like the black cherry cough, like the whole cough drop hits you. And then like when it sits in your mouth, you're like, this is just water. You know?
Yeah, definitely. Breslin's digging for her basket right now. She's just wants us to quit drinking and to playing so bad.
Yeah, Breslin is really excited right now. You probably hear her.
Breslin, more important than your rope right now, we finished Peomsia. I feel like it's pronounced Peomsia.
Where are you getting ja?
I don't know. I just feel like I can't think of a word.
You know that famous artist, Sia?
Yeah.
See, so Peomsia.
Oh.
I don't know, though. I really don't.
No, that's good.
Maybe we should look it up.
I think you're onto something.
It is still by Langley Ave. And so, yeah, she's in New York.
This is what I wanted to say the last time, because I had finished the book before you did. And it was so hard for me to hold this in.
Lay it on
By
me.
the end of the book, this bitch, the main character, Verity.
This is wild here, folks.
Whom I do actually love and appreciate, by the way. I just don't think it's realistic. She's only 19 years old by the end of the book.
Yeah, but she's gone through a lot of sadness. So she has the mental maturity and emotional maturity.
Does she, though?
Of a 37-year-old.
Does she?
Listen to it. I don't know. Okay, so I'm going to be honest. I didn't think about that. I feel you now that you're bringing it up. But I dove headfirst into it. I mean, think about it. Justin Bieber was traveling around and he was 12 years old. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Usher just picked him up.
She didn't get picked up by Usher.
Okay, Clear Coast. I don't know if I'm feeling it, dude.
Really? I am down. I'll drink all these.
Okay, maybe you'll have to hit me up later.
You want a koozie?
No, I'll be okay.
You sure? They're from Ayla's hula party or whatever. What's her?
Her tiki party.
Yes.
No, you know what? Mine will be okay. Luau. Damn, that was it.
Yeah.
So, have you been to New York?
No, I've never been really
I haven't
places
either.
Ever.
Don't worry, I haven't been to New York. I heard it smells bad.
I do want to go for the holidays. Perhaps we could.
For Christmas?
Yeah.
Damn.
I do. I mean, I don't want to spend my Christmas in New York.
Yeah.
With you. Not that I don't love you, but I just mean like,
yeah.
You know, in all the Christmas movies, it's all like New York City. It's supposed to be this like elaborate. Breslin just pulled the charger out of the wall.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, it's like an elaborate. You know, you see the snow on the ground and all the buildings, like the big like.
And I sure as hell do not want to be there for New Year's Eve. But I just think it would be so cool to get that vibe.
Yes.
And like the positive, like the holiday big city energy, and all the chocolate, and all the decorations. Is there chocolate?
I mean, I'm sure there's chocolate somewhere in New York. You just had to find it.
Yeah. So I've always wanted to go. Travis, my husband, does not so much care to go.
That's okay. So how do you feel? So she meets up there with this. Is it Mena or Mina? Well, it's going to be Mina after we find out what she's doing, but it's Mena for right now, probably.
Mina is
mean.
She's another Penelope. Do these people actually exist?
No, Mena's a girl that, you know, Instagram exists. You know what I'm saying?
But are there people in this world that actually, like, do have bad intentions? Or
I don't even think she
treat somebody so disrespectfully without, you know what I guess.
Oh, 100%. No, 100%.
There are.
Yeah.
From personal experience, there are.
There are bad people out here that will use you, Lindsay, for their own personal gain, like a promotion or something. But not that I know from experience or anything. What I'm trying to say is, so you have this girl, Mena, who, like I said, this chick is Instagram.com. I feel like she got it big, and then, like, you know, this chick's out here buying Tiffany bracelets, and she's out here just...
What do you mean by Instagram.com?
Dude, I mean...
Instagram, Insta-famous.
Well, she's just, like... I don't have any problem with people getting famous on Instagram. The problem is like... Instagram will suck you in like a vacuum, and it'll like make you believe that all women look like a Kardashian out here. And I'm like, bro, I don't look like that. You know, my lips don't look like that. My hips don't look like that. Like, I'm also a real chick. You know what I'm saying?
For the record, I freaking love Instagram. I don't know why I cannot get enough.
Listen, I love Instagram too, but what I'm saying is there's a dark side of Instagram. No. There's like a dark side, you know, where you gotta have a nice couch, and you gotta have the matching drapes, and you can't, you can never have a fight with your significant other. You know what I'm saying? Your dog looks like a poodle, but you never have to take him out or cut his hair. You know, like your kids are always perfect. You know, and it's like that doesn't exist. You know, I think too often in our generation we get like caught up, you know, with like we show each other these perfect sides of our life, even though like our life we could be going through some other shit.
Yeah, for sure.
So I just feel like Mena went down the rabbit hole, and she just became something that she like wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And yeah, that was pretty rough. So yeah, she goes. We see her in New York. She's chilling with Jess. I guess Jess had, like, some family out there. No big deal. And while she was, like, doing her book thing, Mena was just gonna, like... not Mena. Jess was gonna hang out. Lindsay's wrestling with her dog right now.
Yeah. I don't know. I loved the second half of the book. I feel like it was much more...
What was your favorite part?
My favorite part, to be honest with you, it broke my heart, but it was when I thought... It ended up having a quick turnaround, but my favorite part was when Verity...
Oh, yeah. I like how you said that, but continue.
But when Verity and Jess got into that fight.
Because did they really get into a fight, though?
Well, I thought they were. That's why when they got into the fight,
right,
that was my favorite part, because I'm like, okay, this is real. This part of the book is real. It's not some delusion where she meets the guy of her dreams at 19. He's absolutely perfect. Helped her grandpa with the bookstore, blah, blah, blah. They live this, like... And it's just like... It was the first part of the book where I was like, okay, this happens all the time. Everybody can relate to it. I can't relate to, like, being raised by my grandparents. And not that I'm, like, envious of that by any means, but it just didn't have the feeling that it was, like, it just didn't have, like, this feeling of authenticity. Like, I didn't, but there were so many parts of the storyline that I didn't believe.
There were some parts that I think had, like, kind of metaphors, too. Like, when they were changing the way she looked, like, right before she went out to the public, like, that is, like, we've all been there.
Right,
where
yeah.
we, like, got the bangs off to the side because we thought they were cool at the time. But, like, do we really want them? Probably not.
No, yeah. But when Verity got in the fight with Jess, that's when I was just, like, dove in. And I was like, all right, this is real. This shit happens. Been there. But then, like, it didn't even, like, they just both cried and forgave each other. And, and I'm like, no, work this shit out. Don't just say you're sorry without, like, you're both...
Thinking about it.
You're both right. You know what I mean? Like, Verity wanted to move to New York City. Yeah, she didn't really take any time to think about it.
Yeah.
But, like, it would have been a legitimate career move. It could have been a life move. She's not deserting anybody.
I think she could have moved to New York still, but, like, it's just staying true to yourself. And I'm curious if, like, she obviously wasn't ready. Like, you know, at the end of the day...
she's 19.
Well, yeah, or just, like, you know, if someone tells me, like, Julia, you should wear this dress. If I don't want to wear a dress, I should be like, no, I'm good, you know? Yeah. And... I like what you said about there was a quick turnaround, because I think there was, like, I thought it honestly was going to get way worse. I thought she honestly was going to, like, cheat on her man or something. And then I was going to be like, damn, the fame really got to you, you know?
I thought he was going to get with Penelope.
Yeah, something.
While she was gone. That's another thing I didn't, and this is going to make me sound...
I thought it was going to go deeper, you know, like, in deep down the rabbit hole, really mess it up, and then you got to climb your way out.
This is going to make me sound wild, but... The whole, and not just the second half of the book, but, like, the whole book. Every time Penelope comes up...
Bro, yeah.
I'm like, how is Verity okay with this? Every time
that wasn't me.
Like, Sash and Verity were dating, and she, like, shows up, and everybody's like, oh, Sash and Penelope are in a movie. And I'm like, whoa! What the... No!
Yeah.
Okay, even if I'm not official, when I'm 19 years old and I've already invested, like, some of my emotions and time with somebody,
Did I tell you
if I find out he's in a movie with another chick, it's by Felicia. Not like, oh, hey, how are ya? And no.
Right.
And that,
like, you don't talk to your exes, bro.
That is not realistic. It's not. You don't go to movies with your ex. Yeah. I don't give a shit how close your families are.
Yeah.
You don't do it.
Right.
and so when I'm reading this book, every time I thought for 100% sure Sash and Penelope were going to, like, I thought he was going to cheat on Verity, or I thought there was going to be, like, so much more to that storyline. Yeah. But it never cultivated into anything.
Yeah.
It just was like, oh, Verity's cool with it.
Yeah.
And I wasn't. I was pissed.
You know, yeah, it was, yeah, I thought they were going to go a little bit harder in the paint. You know, I used to be an apartment manager. Mm-hmm. And,
did you see people cheat on people?
I did not see, I did walk in on people effing before. That one was, and it wasn't just once. It was pretty wild. Yep, I had to leave. That was pretty wild. And what would be crazy is it would be like at the weirdest times. Like when my boss would be like, go check. Yeah, like go do an inspection, and like I'd go in and you'd be like, whoa, all right. But no, like, sometimes these people go cats and dogs, dude. These exes out here, like, there was one time people got, like, run over in a car. Like, I remember a girl got her foot run over just because she was, like, trying to chase down a dude who had cheated on her. Like, yeah, it got wild, dude. But, yeah, man, I don't know. These exes out here, man, I felt like it was going to get a little bit more crazy. I mean, I've seen girls just go at each other. So I was like, dude, this is about to be like ding, ding.
That's another thing I've never understood. I'm glad this came up. Tell me how you feel.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
I feel like when somebody gets cheated on, your instinct is to, like, go after the girl. Like, holy shit.
Oh,
you
yeah,
did
for
this to
sure.
Me. You took my boyfriend, blah, blah, blah. And I've always wondered.
Well,
like,
what about the dude?
That's exactly it. I'm like, the girl technically did literally nothing wrong.
Right. Well, you know, sometimes, half the time these girls even know. They just go on the date with the dude.
I'm like, how is it her fault
that
he was attracted to her? And you need to go after your boyfriend. Yeah. Eliminating the girl that he kissed yesterday is not going to eliminate the other 16 girls he's going to cheat on you with. Like, get over yourself. It's not the girl that's the problem. It's the guy.
Bro, you know what's so crazy is I've never understood people who wanted to, like, stay in people's lives after you're done with them. Yeah. Like, I ghost people. After I'm through, I'm done. Like, I delete the number. Y'all not my friend. Like, I don't talk to you ever again. And you know what's so crazy is one time I did pop up on somebody I had dated. And this was, like, when I was, like, we went to this...
You went to jail?
I didn't go to jail. We went to this, like, so at my last job, to go to these, like, corporate events, I was, like, the photographer. But, like, really, it was a free day for me. Like, I could just walk around, take a couple photos, and then dick around. And I, like, saw him there, and I was like this. I was like, oh, my God. Like, I totally ghosted this person because I didn't, like, I just ditched him. And I felt like douchebag.com, but, yeah, I don't understand that. I still kind of ghosted him.
So you did something you don't feel. You don't understand.
I don't understand girls coming back into people's lives. Like, there's no shot. Like, it didn't work for a reason.
Right, yeah.
I mean, I guess you could try it again. But, I mean, at the end of the day, the same problems you had on the first time are going to be the second time. But maybe that's just me.
That's how I feel, too. Same with when people are like, oh, we're taking a break right now. I'm like, oh, you're taking a break? Because you're not getting along while you're dating is so different than trying to get along when you're married.
Right, I know.
I'm telling you right now,
you know,
if you need a break, don't get married.
You know, I've had some heated conversations, and I mean, I definitely have needed time, but I've never been like, oh, I'm just gonna go be by myself for a month.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, if you need time to yourself, I guess that is totally different. I can feel that.
Sometimes I do need time to chill out.
But if you need a break to, like, go live your life and then revisit the person that it wasn't working out with before, I feel like that's not logical.
Yeah.
But I'm all about taking time for yourself, for sure. I cannot put anything down on that.
So here's the real question. Have you ever ate caviar?
No, I refuse.
What?
So...
Why do you refuse to eat caviar? This bitch is eating it at a party.
I used to not at all really like seafood. Like,
what?
Now
damn.
I love lobster, crab, shrimp. I love that stuff that has, like, this is gonna sound weird, probably especially to you, but I love that stuff that has, like, a meaty texture.
Wow.
I do not like
caviar. That flesh and blood.
Yeah. Like,
I'm vegetarian, guys. I'm vegetarian.
Oysters, things like that. Clams,
dude,
mussels.
I love mussels, bro.
Dude, my dad and my sisters all over that business.
Y'all can invite me over.
I cannot do it. I can't do it. I can't. So I've never tried caviar. Never will.
You know, I've had caviar. I feel like it's one of those things, I at least try to try things, you know?
Yeah.
Try them once, you know? I will say the oysters, pretty weird, but caviar, it just tastes like,
boogers?
Not even boogers. It's like you're eating those, like, little beads you got at Christmas and that set your mom gave you for bracelets. You know what I'm saying? to make bracelets. But, like, if they were mushier, you know, just, like, eating all of them.
Yeah, that's going to be a no from me, though.
But yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. Kind of hearing about more of Mena, I felt kind of bad, you know. I felt like, you know, at the end of the day, like, all those people who are so mean are just, like, they're so lonely. And that's what I think that's what must suck about being mean. Is, like, at the end of the day, you're by yourself.
Yeah.
You know?
But that is that's a real...
Excuse you.
Dude, I can't breathe.
Jesus.
But like you were saying, people on Instagram, it's not really what you see on Instagram isn't how that person's life is.
Or isn't there like a Lady Gaga Netflix series where like 1 million people love her, you know, and then like she's alone most of the day? Yeah,
maybe. I haven't seen that, but I believe it. But she's this girl and this character in the book. She's a perfect example.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody that sees her and follows her thinks she's this great person, but then Verity actually gets to meet her, and she's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I felt really bad.
Like, the people...
Can you imagine if you, like, met your idol?
The persona that she gives off on social media and on the internet is not anything like what she actually is.
Yeah.
Like, her personality... She's, like, heroic on Instagram, on whatever they see, on whatever. Yeah. And then Verity meets her, and she's just a total, like, no principle whatsoever. She's just kind of an asshole.
Yeah, she seemed really cold. I guess my real point is, okay, so this was my question. So, you know when Penelope dropped her...
Also a bitch.
Her hate speech out here. What would you have done if that were to, like... Let's say, like, Thirsty Readers were doing great, and then someone drops that, like, we copyright. Like, boom. Even though it wasn't true, it'd be like, boom, we, like, copyright. Like... Oh,
so let's give a little context. In the book, Verity has made it, like, hit it big. Verity's famous. Mm-hmm. Penelope, Verity's boyfriend's ex/family friend, completely sabotages Verity online. Tells everybody that Verity plagiarized some other famous poet's poem.
Even though she cleared it up and said that it wasn't her, blah, blah, blah.
People refuse to believe it. That's how bad Penelope, like, sabotaged Verity. If
anything, like...
If that happened to me...
I didn't think this was pretty funny. Langley Ave had a couple of things in here that are very, like, modern. Like, this whole fake news has only came out within these last 2 years, you know? And so I was like, oh, okay, that was pretty cool of her. Like, this is so real, and I wonder if she's ever experienced something like this. This seemed so real.
I did wonder the same thing, too, because Langley Ave is a poet, and I found...
She's the author, yeah.
I found myself wondering, like... Is this, like, personal experience she's writing
I know.
You know what I mean?
Well, you know, honestly, like, now that you bring that up, it's... first off, I don't know what I would do if that happened to me. I thought they handled it well where she, like, was like, actually, I did do this. But, like Mena said, you know, there was a quote when I was going to school for advertising. It said, I don't know. It was, like, when I was in, like, a PR class, and it was, like...
You want one of those chai beers we had before?
Oh, no, I'm good. I'm going to finish this one.
Okay.
But it was like, you know, any publicity is publicity. Whether it's bad publicity, good publicity. Now, it does suck when it's bad publicity, but at least you're still going to get your name out there. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it was an interesting topic is like, is bad publicity all bad? If you can recover from it, it can be good, right? Mm-hmm. And so, you know, obviously you find out she's going to get a big fat check from all this publicity, but... I don't know. It was definitely interesting how like the modern side of this was brought into this book because I mean you see YouTubers all the time, like YouTubers be fighting, it might be fake beef or I mean like I don't know, I'm trying to remember his name. Was it Swoozy? He was like a pretty famous YouTuber that like he always is like coming up with drama, but I'm sure like he says it's not drama, like he says it's all real. But some of this shit's, like, fake, you know? Because it's, like, it doesn't matter if they're saying they hate you, they love you, you're going to get 1 million subs. Even if you get 1 million subs taken away, people love seeing the drama, blah, blah, blah. But, Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it was pretty bad for Verity for a while.
So then, what else was I just gonna say? We find out, she comes back from New York. She's back from New York. She goes to give her father that copy of the book. He's got a heart attack, bro, or something like that. That was rough.
Yeah.
This chapter actually had me crying a little bit, just because it just kind of touched me. Her writing kind of just touched me a little bit.
What part?
Oh, just like the way she talked up the grandfather kind of hit me. I was getting a little bit like teary-eyed thinking of my grandparents, or like my dad, my mom. That was kind of rough. Or just like, sometimes I don't think we think about all the pain we've been through. Like, even if you've had a perfect life, I mean, sometimes we see things that we just don't fully process, And I thought that was kind of rough, And he was talking about that she saw a lot of pain before a certain age, and I liked it. I liked the writing near the end. I really, I liked the second half better than the first half, honestly. I thought it was really nice.
Me too.
But, yeah, it was kind of cool, and then you get to see how the bookstore gets summed up. I thought the Penelope thing and the mother-in-law kind of got summed up pretty quick. I mean, like, you just see Penelope calling the mom. I thought that was kind of an scapegoat, but I don't think there was a better way to do it. So, I mean, there's no other way I would do it. I thought that was good enough. But, all in all, like, finishing the book, I think I just feel like a garbage human being if I said I didn't like the book, because it made the writer feel so human.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, like, Lang Liev is a real person who has to, like, lay her head down on a pillow, and, it sucks to get your work edited. And, like, I actually liked the book more. It made me really just see her as a person, and, like, regardless if I didn't like the story, it's like, wow, someone took the time to write 300 pages, and I really appreciated that by the end, and I felt bad saying one bad thing about it.
Yeah.
Did
you know I like it. Because I told you I did. I remember coming into your cube the morning after I finished the book.
Yeah.
Because I was happy with it. It's just like a super...
Yeah, it made writers feel really human. And, like, me as a writer, like, people out there really trash your work, whether they're jealous or whatever the fuck they think. It's like, at the end of the day, you're just sharing an experience with me that you thought was cool, and I don't know, it makes me, like, really feel bad to be, like, a podcaster who, like, we might run into a book we don't like. I don't know. I don't know if that even makes sense, but
hopefully we will be constructive criticism.
Yeah.
However, I will say, anything I read that I want to just remember, or that I need to, like, pay special attention to, I highlight or I rewrite or whatever. Mm-hmm. I completely forgot to do it in this book.
I didn't want to touch the book. I liked it so much.
I remember there were so many times where I'm like, oh my god, that was written just cool. In a cool way. Or I really like how she worded that. Or, okay, that's like poetry and a narrative right there. But
yeah,
by the end of the book, I'm like, oh my god, I don't remember what parts I loved or what pages they were on, because I never highlighted it, because I just kept reading.
Yeah. I definitely think I would definitely be a fan for life after this. I think her writing really touched me.
I think we should read her second book.
Wow, we're just going to keep going with her. Okay, what do you got?
No, we're not going to read it. I think we got to take a break. We got to give her a break from our constructive criticism.
What's going to be our next one that we're reading? Do you know? Oh, no, we're doing Art of Not Giving a Fuck.
Because that is an art I need to learn quick. Because I give a fuck currently.
Yes.
And it kills me.
Lindsey does care a lot about things. I will say that. But no, I like that. Don't forget this Clear Coast. I didn't like it, but I think Lindsey did.
Wow. Honestly, that was like...
Did you really like it? You would buy this again.
Okay, first of all, don't disrespect me like that. I love it.
How much did you pay for this?
I don't know.
Travis, how much did you pay for this?
He was too busy paying for the furnace we just had to get.
Okay, I just come here, drink all your booze, and leave. Well, if I had to guesstimate by the amount of cans you had in your fridge, I feel like this is like a $13.99 bad boy.
Yeah, something like that.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would get this one again.
I would dominate the shit out of a 12-pack.
Wow. What's your favorite flavor so far?
Okay, so in the beginning I mentioned there were the 3 original flavors, and then they just released 3 new flavors.
Okay.
Still, my favorite flavor is the mango guava.
Okay,
from the first pack.
That one tastes crazy to me.
Like watered down Skittles?
Watered down Skittles honestly sounds better than that.
Really? It's that bad?
It is, it's a tough one to get through. But this dark cherry, I actually made it through the dark cherry. Dark cherry works.
That's offensive.
Listen, it's okay. Alright, do you guys have anything else to say on Peomsia? Tell us how you pronounce Peomsia. That's the real one.
I was reading it like Peomsia, but I don't know. Like, I have no idea. I don't know. I was trying, when you and I first started the podcast, I tried to, like, Google it, but then I felt like I was texting, and I was like, I can't focus on both. I can't look at Julia and type this shit. I'm done.
All right.
But it is a really good book. I would buy it, read it. It'll take you 2 days.
Yeah, tell us what you think. You can hit us up on Instagram. We also have a SoundCloud, YouTube. Get the subtle art of not giving a fuck. We'll probably post it on our Instagram. All right. You have anything else you want to say?
No, I'm good. Peace.
Peace.
Happy Friday Eve.